Here we have the combination foot control and power cord. It has a single plug right there. Then we have our user's guide, lots of good information in here. Now this is the user's guide for both the Onyx 15 and the Onyx 25. Now this is the 15, so make sure that you read the instructions that have to do with that. This is your screwdriver. This is the larger end and the smaller end. This would be for adjusting your bobbin case. Most of the time you don't need to do that. This would be good for taking off your needle plate, for brushing out the lint inside your machine. Also, this is good for other adjustments you need to make on your machine. This is the quilting guide, and it fits into your foot holder right like this. It's for making nice, even lines of stitching, like on your quilting or your decorative stitching. You can have an even distance between your lines of stitching. You can make it closer or further away as you choose. 4 bobbins come with your machine. One of them should already be in your machine. Now make sure that if you get more bobbins, they are the plastic class 15 bobbins. This is a seam ripper as well as a cleaning brush. Right here we have an auxiliary spool pin. This would be for doing twin needle sewing where you use 2 spools at the top, or for the kind of spools that reel off the side. Here we have a place to put your auxiliary spool pin. These are felt pads. This is what you would put underneath your spool when you're sewing with thread this way. That way when you stop sewing, it helps prevent the spool from spinning and allowing additional thread to come off the spool. They're like a little break. This is a spool cap for your larger spools. It helps to keep the spool onto the spool pin. This is a smaller spool cap for the same reason, for smaller diameter spools. On your machine is already the A foot, which is your all-purpose foot. This is the B foot. And on the back of this foot, it has a channel. This would be for like your satin stitches or any kind of stitch that you're sewing that has a lot of thread that it puts into the fabric. It helps it flow nice and smoothly across your fabric. This is your buttonhole foot, and I'll show you more about that when we make buttonholes. This is your blind hem foot, especially made for sewing a blind hem. This is your zipper foot. It's made so that you can sew right next to the teeth of your zipper or right in the middle, and it can be attached on either side. This is your overcasting foot. I really like this one because this way you can do a zigzag, and this little bar in the back will help keep your zigzag nice and flat on your fabric. The stitches flow right off the end of the bar. It's not connected on the end, but it's connected in front. Now this is a non-stick glide foot. This would be good for sewing on plastic and vinyl and leather. Helps the foot slide over those materials easy. This is your needle set. You have 3 different sizes of universal needles, smallest, medium, and larger. Then we have a stretch needle and a jeans needle, and they're color-coded. We have a dust cover for your machine to keep it dust-free when you're not using it. It has a place in the top where you can put your handle right there. Also, it has a pocket in the front where you can put your user's guide to keep it handy. If you found this video to be helpful, give us a like. And if you have comments, questions, or ideas for other videos you'd like to see, let us know in the comments down below. Thanks for watching. Bye.